So a lot of people are taking credit away from Manny Pacquiao, saying Chris Algieri wasn't that good of an opponent, or saying he was a bum or something like that. When really that isn't true at all. Chris Algieri was the light welterweight champion. He beat the beast Ruslan. It was a close fight, but he beat him. And he was undefeated before that. And he was way bigger than Manny. He weighed more. He was taller. And a lot of people were saying that stylistically, Manny Pacquiao doesn't do well with boxers or movers. And Algieri was going to give Manny a lot of problems. And a lot of people were saying, not only give him problems, but a lot of people were saying Chris Algieri was going to win a decision and was going to just clearly outbox Manny Pacquiao with his size and his reach and his height and just his movement. And he was just going to, Manny Pacquiao couldn't deal with that style. And we were going to see that in that fight. So those same people that were saying that Chris Algieri was going to give him problems and that was going to win are now saying Chris Algieri is nothing now. Just because Manny Pacquiao beat him and looked impressive doing it, people are now downgrading Chris Algieri's skill level just because Manny Pacquiao looked impressive. And the reason why Manny Pacquiao looked impressive, because he is impressive, because he is the best fighter right now. So what do you expect, really? It's not because Chris Algieri is bad, it's because Manny Pacquiao is so good. That's why we got that outcome. And especially in this training camp, Manny Pacquiao has revived his passion and his hunger and his determination for boxing, and it showed in his training and in his personality. He was happy, and I knew he was going to look impressive in this fight. It's because Manny Pacquiao was so good. That's why he beat up Algieri like he did, and it wasn't because Algieri is a bum, because Algieri is not a bum, and it wasn't because Algieri wasn't good. Algieri is good. It's just Manny Pacquiao is the best and is so good that he made it look like Chris Algieri wasn't that good. But really, Chris Algieri is good. And yeah, he's not an elite fighter. I know that. And that contributed to Manny Pacquiao destroying him and beating him up like that because he wasn't an elite fighter. But still, Chris Algieri had a lot of confidence. He was undefeated. He had a title. He had the momentum, beating Emmanuel Taylor, a good fighter, and then beating Ruslan, a beast, who people are afraid of. He beat him. And now a lot of people were saying it was Chris Algieri's time. He had the skills to do it. He had the size. And this style was very problematic for Manny Pacquiao. And we're going to see Chris Algieri give him a lot of problems, or we're going to see Chris Algieri win this fight and stuff like that. And then those same people saying Chris Algieri isn't good now. So really, all I got to say is Chris Algieri is a good fighter. Respect to him. It's just Manny Pacquiao is just on a whole different level and is the best fighter right now. And the fact that Manny Pacquiao looked that good is, like I said, his passion for boxing and his hunger is back for that fight, and it showed. So if you ask me, Chris Algieri can beat a lot of good fighters out there. Chris Algieri can beat a lot of fighters. He can beat Adrian Broner. He can beat Marcus Maidana. He can beat Brandon Rios. The list goes on. He can beat a lot of fighters out there. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. To me, impressive victory by Pacquiao, beating an opponent like Chris Algieri. Chris Algieri is a really good fighter, and Manny Pacquiao beat him impressively and almost knocked him out. So anyway, and a lot of people were saying if Ruslan couldn't do it, how could Pacquiao knock him out? And pretty much, if you ask me, in the 9th round, that's the closest you can be to getting a knockout without getting a knockout. So my opinion, Chris Algieri is a really good fighter, and it's just a lot of people just don't like Pacquiao, or just, I don't know, they're not, I don't know what, they're trying to contribute something to, they're trying to, I don't know, I don't understand these people, just put it that way. Because Manny Pacquiao looked impressive against an impressive opponent, and yeah, so let me know your thoughts on it, and thanks for watching.